the lane in the hands of LY4. A lot of waves he's going to be able to cut, a lot of waves he's going to be able to pressure around, so that's going to be allowing to force a lot of teams to just constantly gank around. Remember, Angela will be taking that silence by herself here all alone. That's going to be a really easy pickup once Link hits that level 4.
Yep, ladies and gentlemen, here, for those of you, that's pretty much the drafts here for game number 1 here. You do not want to miss this match here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be game number 1 between Orange Love Esports and Resurgence. The match to decide who is going to be advancing in towards the lower bracket finals to go up head-to-head against EVO's Esports SG. Seeing the Angela pick up here, I'm a little bit scared here for Resurgence now.
I mean, definitely for sure, but either way, ladies and gentlemen, last game, but I've got first game between Resurgence and Orange Love Esports will dictate who's going to be going towards the lower bracket finals. Let's see who takes game number 1 between RSG, Orange Love Esports. Let's get it on, and Sana instantly going super aggressive alongside with Jason on HY. But now they say toss Sana all the way back towards the tower as well. He's going to be taking a little bit more damage as well, but he has that Molten Side. He wants to try to clear the creep waves as fast as possible, but here comes Aid coming for the Punisher as well, throwing the low wave, and the ejector will be first blood drawn for the side here, Orange Love Esports.
Wow, this is something Resurgence did not expect as all as here. Nothing to say, instead of opting to camp towards mid here to try and get a mid pick off, they went in to catch an off lane here. So that's going to be a huge punish towards Sana. So Orange Love Esports going to be in the advantage here in terms of 1 kill advantage. Meanwhile, GG is going to farm a little bit more here, as you can see. Nothing to say, trying to go for the pressure, but Resurgence, they're going to be babysitting, securing LY4's blue buff, and that's going to be a technical pause coming in here. And Resurgence, this is a good time here to figure it out here.
Yeah.
Okay, we messed up 1 kill. What's next? Is there a way for us to salvage this here? But as of now, they do have the blue buff available on LY4, and LY4 is very close to the level 4 already. That was insanely quick as well.
Actually, now that I think about it as well, I saw that the Harif had his Retribution on cooldown, but he doesn't have any buffs on him. So I'm assuming they actually tried to go for the invasion because we saw a little bit of over-aggression from the Thanos or Sana in this case towards that bottom lane. But thankfully enough, LY4 was safely able to secure his own personal blue, and that's going to be pretty fun as well because Ling, very crucial for the Ling here.
Yeah, and with Ling having the blue buff already, for him to transition red buff is not that surprising as well. This is where Resurgence here, now with this pass, they are going to be doing that. Hey, we lost 1 kill bottom here. Our LY4 is level 3, almost hitting the 4. Take the red buff, let's go for it. Pick off a potential target here from side Orange Love Esports. That's going to be the game plan initially from side Resurgence. Meanwhile, Orange Love Esports, they can assert a little bit more dominance in the about 30-second, 20-second window. And after that, that's going to be LY4's hunting grounds all the way through.
I mean, yeah, definitely for sure. And that's pretty much why we see our dear friend Harif, or in this case, GG, in this case, he had to take the lane creeps first before going straight to his own personal blue because his Retribution was still on cooldown. But anyway, here comes KCB, already level 2, but same goes for aim. That's going to be there goes the root, and a couple of rats coming from down low. KCB maybe taking a little bit too much here, baiting a little bit more they can chew here, and that's going to be the 2nd kill for nothing to say.
Yep, asserting a little bit more dominance here. Orange Love Esports pretty much understands the timing here. With that additional kill here, that's going to be a little bit more XP towards nothing to say, as well as aim here, as they need those levels. They need this Angela to be up online with this 4 here to be able to provide us the global presence. But in this case, nothing to say, going to be pressuring to the bottom side here. This time, Resurgence, they have the 4 up available on LY4. This is going to be him on the hunting grounds here. Will he join the rest of the pack from side Resurgence? Meanwhile, aim is going to buy time for the team here. KZB getting scouted out as well, but the rest of the team from side Resurgence is in the vicinity. GG going to be calling in as well. KZB taking a little bit too much damage. Zaman Force being expended as well, but will he be able to survive? They're going for the focus, but he somehow gets taken down. But on the contrary, he sets up for the team. HY is going to be there to provide the assist as LY4 almost get picked off as well.
Dude, really well played coming from both of the team, able to react accordingly, able to go for an even trade-off as well. And what's even better, HY managed to get the way of the dragon on our dear friend LY4, but he still will be able to survive from that onslaught as well, because sadly there will not be any follow-ups for it. So now looking at the rest of the game as well, even our dear friend top lane Sing was able to manage to force Kuja to get out of the lane, instantly fall back to the base to go for that regen.
Yep, LY4 with the important kill as well here. Needed to stop no aggression here. Meanwhile, now with the wave of the dragon, Sana will get caught out once again here, but the Monon side has been survived as well. LY4 tries to go in for the finish, and Feather Asteroid a little bit too far off, so that's going to be unfortunate from side Resurgence here.
Angela.
Meanwhile, GG is going to buy a bit more time here, but here comes Angela with the shields as well. He's so tanky, he's stacking so much as well. He's going to go in for the finish here, but nothing to say. Buying a bit more time, but he eventually gets taken down from LY4, and you can see the power of the shields coming on GG with also the assist coming in from AIM.
The trade-offs happening all across the match. But anyway, here comes Sing once again, popping to the Black Dragon as well, but instantly trying to go for GG. But remember, the rest of the team not really too far behind. And HY managed to find a picked up on Jason, instantly canceling out the Feather Asteroid. But GG having a little bit more trouble, and Sing with the Dragon Tail shuts him down and trying to look for a little bit more here. Kuja flickers it all the way in. He wants to try to get a final kill on Sing. Will get the kill as well, but there's a little bit too many members. Sadly, nothing to say will eventually fall to Sana's molten sights, baby.
Wow, that's going to be an interesting fight as well from Orange Love Esports. But meanwhile, LY4 managing to buy a little bit of time here. He's still not died yet here, so that's going to be a small win for him. Meanwhile, GG getting paid for his life with Sing. However, on the top side as well, we do see Kuja already applying pressure towards the top lane. Meanwhile, Resurgence will trade off for this turtle, and Resurgence will finally get back a little bit of economy here. But Orange Love Esports, they have to be extremely careful with the next few team fights to come here. As you can see, HY, he needs to reset for his health here before he goes for the next fight here. Kuja will get forced back from the side of Sing.
It's going to be really a tough one as well, Terrence, because like right now, the rest of the team is just trying to do this as slow as possible. Both sides needs to farm. LY4 waiting there for that opening, but he also recalled there is an Angela in the game, followed by nothing to say with a Joy to instantly answer for it too as well. So KCB has to pick his fights, but he has already 3 stacks for his ultimate. And here comes the rotation towards his top side. Kuja's trying to go for the long run, but suddenly 4-man instantly going to go for the dive. Interruption, trying to hold back as well. But Kuja with the Angela, so many shields. Time going to be dropped down. Managed to get a kill on Kuja. AIM trying to run for his life, but the rest of the team have to let him go as well. But on the bottom lane, they went for the mirror matchup, and they're also able to punish Sana to go for that trade.
Well, great trade-off here from the side of Orange Love Esports, but at the same time, so much space was created in that time engagement here. Resurgence was committing to that fight. Meanwhile, Orange Love Esports, they're going to be tickling away on the tier 2 down bottom here. As you can see, they are making way to take down this this tower here. Meanwhile, Angela's ultimate is pretty much on cooldown in the moment here, so GG will forsake here while doing those kind of siege tower damage here. So that's going to be a big win here from Orange Love Esports. However, needing the economy here, nothing to say. We'll catch off Jason. That's going to be a big one here. GG not going to be able to follow up here as KCP goes in for the stun, and now Orange Love Esports, they will disengage from this fight here, seeing 4 people alive on Resurgence down the bottom side here. Nothing to say, overcommitted. He's actually trying to go for Jason. Meanwhile, goes for the stun, but seems to be Kuja is going to slowly cut down the creep waves once again. KCP wants to go for the punish. Here comes Sana, and nice flicker coming in, and Kuja catches them as well, buying a little bit more time for the rest of the teams here. Meanwhile, bottom side, we do see GG going to be pressuring to sink here.
Anyway, beautiful catch coming for the rest of the team as well, but they slowly started to slow down. HY, however, a little bit outzoned, but he hasn't shown for Engine Kundo, so he's going to be able to escape from any clutches being thrown at him by Resurgence. KGB doing a phenomenal job. There was even that one moment he was able to save his team's life, but he has to be a little bit careful here because HY and the rest of the team getting ready to assist him. Not to say comes in with the ejector, throws KCP all the way to the back line, but no assist will be coming in or even reinforcing. So KCP, as long as he's in the bush with his passive, he's just going to be A-okay.
Well, Orange Love Esports here, Rikuja cutting the creep waves time and time again here, asserting split push predominance here. That's going to be the key idea here coming from Orange Love Esports to actually buy time for those big, huge, major items here up on HY as well as Kuja. But in this case here, they need to buy they need to close this up a little bit quicker here because Resurgence is slowly knocking down this turtle here. HY goes in for the Wave of Dragon. Unfortunately, doesn't seem to catch it, and the turtle will get secured by LY4 as RSG is going to back off.
Really well played stuff coming from LY4 as usual. When he comes out to the objective, you can leave it up to him for Legit to go for the score. But anyway, Jason's going to be instantly forced back. Not to say throws it all the way to the objective as well. Kuja trying to ensure he stays in his place. But here comes he straight away go to the back line. KTB trying to find the bush. He's salving Grace. And Sing trying his best to zone out as many members as possible to ensure his teammates will get out alive. However, not to say going with the objective, throw Sing all the way to the back line. Drop a couple of emotes. And there will go Sing and Jason.
Oh, RSG was not prepared to go take this fight as well. LY4 opting to actually control the lanes down bottom lane here just because of how pushed off the lanes are from side Orange Esports. But now they are going to be joining the fight here. But a huge ejector coming in from nothing to say denies any kind of aggression coming from Resurgence, and because of that, Resurgence, they have to disengage. Meanwhile, Orange LOUVRE Esports, they're getting a little bit greedy here. Feather airstrike being used from the side. Jason zoned them off, but that's going to be the opening window here. Will they actually secure it? Yes, they will, and GG will steal the blue buff away from LY4, and that's not going to be looking too good for LY4 now.
Yeah, definitely for sure. And the best part about it is LY4's personal blue on top of it as well is going to be expiring soon as well. So he has to be really careful if he really wants to go for this engagement. He has to choose his fight at the moment, because as long as AIM is alive and with his ultimate hard guard, he will be able to dictate who stays alive and who is going to be ensured that will die here. By the way, beautiful engagement coming from Sync towards that top side.
Yep, LY4 here. He's looking for the kind of potential pickoffs. Unfortunately, no blue buffs available here. This is going to be Orange LOUVRE Esports going to be asserting dominance here, but and to what avail? Because as of now, top side Sync pops up Black Dragon here to delay this push. HY, they're looking for the base pickoff here, and the rest of the teams are here. Nice wave of the Dragon coming from HY, catches off Sync. Sync is going to get focused down, and will he survive? And Sync somehow manages to escape here as Kuja gives chase, and HY buys a little bit of time, but LY4 will clean out. But without the blue buff, is it going to be enough? Yes, it will, and LY4 takes the 2 kill with Sync clutching for the team, but the fight is not over because Orange LOUVRE Esports, they're still around. They want to go in for the trade-offs, and they will find KZB in the process here. Kuja, he doesn't have the mana. Can he finish him off? KZB gonna buy a little bit more time, but it seems to me Kuja is gonna trade after trade. They're so tanky, they just can't seem to kill him off, and Kuja is running around, ring around the roses here as KZB just buying time for the team, but they can't seem to finish him off, and he's buying time again.
Oh my lord!
And Orange LOUVRE Esports, they're not coming into this fight, and now they force the Angela ulti just for this, and that's gonna be space created by KZP.
Oh my lord! That was such a long chase. Pretty much like a Tom and Jenny kind of scenario, but what's even better, like you said, forces AIM to even commit the hard guard just to try to get the kill on KZP. Alright, so he's gonna be instantly ejected all the way back to us by nothing to say. He gets a little bit trade off with the Dragon Tail as well, but here comes the feather ass strike by Jason. It's sort of like having a really great distance as well, so knowing nothing to say can really engage it with the unstoppable force, and Jason doing a really great job zoning them all out. But anyway, HY go with the Jit Kundo, trying to force out any skills out, but Kuja doing a fantastic job splitting on top of that top lane.
Yep, they have to continue with the pressure from side Orange LOUVRE, but they cannot afford to have LY4 take this blue buff. Meanwhile, the Feather Airstrike is going to be there to zone them off, and LY4 will successfully take the blue buff. So Orange LOUVRE Sports going to be playing a little bit slow here. Wait for the ultimate up on AIM before this next fight. And this right now is going to be happening here. Kuja is going to try and find a pickoff, but unfortunately they are going to be securing the Lord for themselves, hoping to get a potential pickoff here, but seems to me LY4 is not biting here. Resurgence, they are not taking this bite at all, but it seems to me Orange LOUVRE Esports, they're starting the pressure, and here it comes.
Really well played stop. The Lord is going to be already been halfway through, but here comes LY4 fighting a little bit. But here comes the lockdown with the Jin Kundo by HY locks down LY4, pops the Tempest Blade, just trying to run for his life. Kuja on the chase, but Jason coming in with the bombardment. Salmon Force been dropped down, but it's not going to be close enough. AIM doing his best to root down Jason, trying to chase it away, but the damage has been done. They're trying to look for a little bit more safe, finding the opportunity. KZP, he knows he's pretty much very tanky. He has that 5 seconds on the ultimate as well, and an LY4 fully healed and getting ready to re-engage, and with that Lord could be potentially taken away by Resurgence.
What a clutch there coming from Sync here. HY immediately caught LY4 immediately. He pops the Black Dragon here to try and disrupt and buy time for LY4 to go in for the Tempest Blades here. Meanwhile, the fight is going to be happening here. Kuja is so tanky. The Lord's dropping pretty low. He's going to force them all back and retread. It seems to me the Lord will get resetted here, and Orange LOUVRE Esports gain back their map control, and Kuja is unkillable. He's going to go for more, but it seems to me AIM is going to be caught out in the open as well. Sync will pop the Black Dragon, and the Sync, he's gonna try going for the finish. The ejector trying to buy time for AIM, but AIM will eventually bow out, and Sync is so tanky here. Great catch there by Kuja. He needs to back off. He doesn't have the mana. He needs to make a run here, but here comes GG from the sides. But Sync is so tanky from side Resurgence, and here comes LY4 for the finish. Goes in from the back, goes in for the finish. That's gonna be a double kill. GG is gonna be next. He's gonna run for his life, and he's gonna be going down, and that's gonna be triple kill for LY4.
Really well played stuff coming from LY4 as well. Coming in at the right timing. At first, I thought it was really amazing the fact that Kuja, not only did he force 4 members of Resurgence to actually back up and reset the Lord, but he even almost got a kill for himself, but maybe I think he overextended there and instantly bought, and literally that time that he literally from that overextension is now punishing them really hard for it, because not only did they secure a lot but pick up 4 members of Orange Love Esports and even getting some dominance in Orange Love Esports' personal jungle.
Yeah, exactly here. Now on top of that here, the Queen's Wing is available on Sana, so that's gonna be a little bit more tankiness here from the side of this Tamus here. Orange Love Esports, they're slowly losing their power spike here as you can see, LY4 is coming up online. Meanwhile, Kuja, he needs to step up for his teams here. He does not have enough mana, so that's going to be a problem they have to deal with eventually here. But Resurgence, they perfectly understand what's happening, and they are going to be making use of Sing's tankiness in some of these team fights. Meanwhile, close. Jason, gonna go for the split push or nothing to say. Oh no, they found Sing. There's going to be in some trouble. Black Dragon being popped up, but that's not going to be enough here.
No.
And he immediately gets focused down, so that's going to be the opening pick that they need to defend against this top lane. But a feather airstrike from inside, Jason pushes them up, nothing to say, tries to go in for the ejector, he tries to back out, but at the same time, RSG, they're not biting, there's no sync available, they do not want to risk this, and this lot will successfully be defended from the side of Orange Love Esports.
A perfect defense coming in from Orange Love Esports as well, and also getting, and just to make that defense even more easier, they take out one of the main factors that has been so disruptive in every of those team fights, and also to ensure that GG will be able to fully commit that Summer Force and Chrono Dashes without resistance as well, was instantly annihilating and assassinating away, Sing fully committed to for it too.
Oh, look at this. HY. He's going to be looking in the bush here. He wants to go for a potential pick here. Once again, he's tried on LY4 once, and it did not work out. And look at this. LY4 is 604. Getting the kill onto his LY4 is going to be a huge one here, but Orange Love Esports, they need to push up the lanes a little bit more here. Meanwhile, Resurgence, they're not letting this slide here. Meanwhile, Kuja going to be opening that map a little bit more here. They have the vision onto his Jason, but seems to me HY will reveal himself here, so they are going to be disengaged here. Meanwhile, bottom side Sing is going to get caught out as well, but HY goes for the way of Dragon, wrong direction, but Black Dragon has been expanded.
Ooh,
and Sing will bait out 2 major ultimates here as he will back out successfully, so that's going to be a great opening here for Resurgence to go in for potential pickoffs here. Meanwhile, from the top side, the creep waves are pushing in. Can they defend against this though? Because as of now, he's going to go for a couple pokes here, and Kuja will force out the Falling Star Moon as well.
Man, it's literally this battle is constantly just going back and forth, because that's just how serious this game is actually going to be here. So anyway, Kuja might underestimate the amount that is coming from both Jason and LY4. Even Angela going to be popping out the hard guard, but Stanley not going to be enough. He instantly has to cancel out because he knows instantly that if he fully committed, he's going to die. And HY almost got the kill and will get the kill as he jumps in with the flicker. Now trying to secure this bottom hitter, but LY4, he has to be careful. Remember, this is HY side laner show. Damage show, by the way, with the DOD. This is going to be doing a lot of damage here, baby.
Dude, that damage here with the high and dry on top of that here, he's packing a huge punch here. And LY4, after tasting a couple of punches from that, he's got to be extremely wary about this Cho as well. Meanwhile, Orange Love Esports, they are getting in a perfect position to go in for the split push here, as they are buying enough time here. Meanwhile, they need to kill off LY4. They can't seem to find those opportunities here. Meanwhile, Resurgence, they have to buy time here. Sing is going to be up on 5 seconds and reset this fight, and the Lord is going to be up on 20 seconds in this matter as well.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be up as well. And the best part about it is that since when HY first got his BOD on the Blade of Despair, that's pretty much when he was a threat. Now Endless Battles, Queen's Wing, cooldowns lower, more damage. He, like you said, he has to get on top of LY4 if they really want to secure for the team. But remember, Jason is also still in play. So depending on who he actually picks off, I think it would be really great if HY personally can pick off anyone, whether it be Sing or Jason or even LY4. But anyway, HY gets surrounded from all sides. Nothing to say, he's going to be here to assist the team. Sana tried to did a little bit of pressure, even popping out the ultimate, but here comes the Tempest of Blade. LY4 gonna be a little bit careful as well because he's currently surrounded. That's the Jinkado, there's the winner, Dragon, and instantly with the Summon Force out there, Fred. GG. WP will be able to get the killing spree, and sadly our dear friend Sana will fall down, making it a double kill for GG.
What a clutch moment from HYHY using that fountain as well. He juked between left, right, making LY4 a little bit confused to dive towards which direction here.
Yeah.
But eventually he popped away here. LY4 dived towards the red buff, did not catch HYHY, and he got punished really, really hard here. What a clutch minor details here coming from HYHY. And because of that, now Orange Love Esports, they will get the Lord. This time they will be on the assault here. Resurgence, they have to be extremely careful here. Without LY4 and the blue buff, that's not going to be a great feeling to have, especially on the link here.
That we were sure. Now, the thing is that there were just so many factors that Resurgence has to try to go for it, and especially coming from LY4. Angela's in place, so much shield, so much defense, so much mobility, even coming out from GG himself. They literally need to find the one prime moment to go for it. But HY, every time he tries to, even try to, not to say a desperate play, but just trying to set things up for the team or try to bait something out, there is HY who's always so nearby in the brush just to lock him down with the way of the dragon, and that's pretty much the end story or the end game for LY4.
Yep, and speaking of which here, the Lord is going to be pushing from the bottom side here. Nothing to say, looking for a potential pick off here, but the buffs are just not available here. As you can see, Resurgence, they are pretty much hold up the blue buff here, trying to wait up for it before it actually comes online here. As you can see, LY4, he does have the blue buffs, but at the same time, the red buff will be conceded in the favor of Orange Love Esports. So that's not going to be available for now, as Resurgence, they have to buy a little bit of time here. Jason going to go for the feather air strike. Nothing to say, looking for the flicker jump, but unfortunately, doesn't want to take the risk as the Lord is going to be knocking on the bottom tier 3 here. But here comes the jump on Kuja, catches onto Jason. Will force go off the map as well, but nothing to say. Goes in for the unstoppable force. Unfortunately, doesn't connect the damage, so he's going to be able to disengage. But meanwhile, Orange Love Esports, they are taking out the middle tower as well. As LY4, he's getting jumped from the back. HY almost takes him down, but that's going to be 2 turrets away from the side of Resurgence as Orange Love Esports, they're making way to the south side. So all 3 lanes is down. The racks are exposed. The crystal is going to be open as well, as GG going to be assaulting the Almonds here with the Salmon Force. They will take down Sync, and now Jason gets caught up by nothing to say, paying with his life, and that's going to be double kill in the hands of Kuja as Orange Love Esports. They're continuing to assault Resurgence. They're trying their best to defend against this, but they are going to focus the crystal, but Orange Love Esports will take game number 1.
Oh, dude, really well played here coming from RSG as Orange Love Esports takes game number 1 away with such style